Yo ninjas, welcome back to the show. NinjaWorks is showing, and what did you eat today? Welcome back to another episode of Drunk That Manga Works, Chillaxing and Beyond. Today on this Thursday evening. Yes, it's Thursday.
NANI?
So how's it going over there, and what did you eat today? Today we ate leftover curry that I made yesterday. So that is what we ate. Also, let's Cheerios. Cheers, skål, prost, kampai! Nice and refreshing. So, how is it going over there? How is it going over there? Do you work on anything or not? Or are you just dicking around? Also possible on this summer vacation. Right. When is your vacation over? I wonder. Or maybe you don't have a vacation. Yes. So yeah, ninjas. Also got sent two videos to react to. And maybe some other ones, I don't know yet. So yeah, ninjas, how's it going over there? Also just came back from a family meeting, and yeah, man, it's still a bit hot over here, at least, and sweaty, hot and sweaty. Lego Scandal resolution is being reached. Well, wait, they actually fixed this shit. What? Okay. Let me see, in the disco, did you ninjas draw anything? Or just... Oh yeah, Dion did this stuff. And Double D, always busy. Always nice and busy. Alright.
NANI?
Yo Dion, welcome back to the show. NinjaWorks is showing, and what did you eat today? Let's see. So I was drawing some stuff off screen. Not busy or done with all of them yet. Been drawing some of these avatars for the thumbnails. Actually just used one for the stream as well right now. Bruh. Also uploaded it on the social media. Not much traction unfortunately, but some people did react and liked it, I guess. So thanks for that. Yeah, my Instagram is a bit shit, I think. Where is it? Oh, here. Instagram. Yeah, I uploaded, where is it? This one, and then it's like this from Squid Game. First going in happy, and then not so happy. Happy the peppy. Actually, this is like Instagram. Oh yeah, I should make this as a meme. Instagram in 2016 and an Instagram in 2000 right now. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Just thought of it on the spot. Oh yeah, you cannot speak good English like a toddler. Yes, I got a comment. Ah well. Let's see. So I made like a few of these. Where's my folder? The folder. Let me show you that I'm working on some shit. Where is it now? I made a compilation image. Oh, not all of them are in there yet. Not all of them are in there yet, but I made a few of them. Still working on them as we speak. More versions than one. I guess they could be animated technically if you put them next to each other. But yeah. Do do do. So yeah, man, that's a bit what's going on. And let's see, we watched a bit of that Japanese house stuff when eating dinner today.
They are a family.
A family. Who's a
All
family?
born from the same egg.
Yeah, it's hatched from the same egg. They have different natures. Yeah, the one is different. This one is more stubborn, or and the other one is not stubborn. How do they call that again? Oh yeah. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So this one is more relaxed, and this one is brave, sassy. No, not sassy. Jolly, jolly little fella. Gentle. Bruh. Yeah, I guess I should get all the emotions. The human emotions, if you even have a heart. Or you have a hole in there. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot to add this one. I also made this one. And this one. Yeah, I still, I guess, want to put the logo on the shirt, but I'm not sure where to put it because it's technically lower. So it might not make sense for this particular angle. Like this one should have a logo here, but I had to do that still. But the sunglasses aren't good. They're not good, but yeah.
Keep moving. Keep creating.
We definitely have to keep moving and creating and just react to shit for some cheap ass content that you don't have to edit much, like many others do, and make tons of money on those lazy videos about just having good takes on them, I guess, if you're well spoken in English without sounding like a toddler. No, yeah, I was at a video where I was sad because of Akira Toriyama, and some retard said like, oh yeah, you speak like a toddler. Yeah, what the fuck, mate? Are you this retarded? Oh yeah, someone died. Oh, let's talk very well English spoken. Oh well. Oh well, that's the interweb. That's normal. Normal! Alright. What was the point again? I got 2 videos. Should we react to it now or first drawing? I'm not sure if I can just watch them all. I don't know. It's weird, man, how people make money on YouTube. They just watch shit, react to it, and then they make tons of money on it. And then that's kind of a crazy concept. You just watch shit, and then you make money by watching shit and having your opinions on it. So why then Drell, man, if AI can do it? Oh, maybe AI should react then. They have good takes. Anyways, let me see. This video is 11 minutes. Should you just watch it or first drawing? I don't know. Let me find some emotions. Or maybe we steal his thumbnails. How does he do the thumbnails? He has a lot of his One Punch Man art. So he becomes One Punch Man since he's bald as well. Let me see. Which, you know, it looks nice and simple. The egg. The One Punch Man egghead. Like, things don't have to be like complexly drawn in order for it to be loved. So you can just draw shit. And if it's, you know. Anyways, Dion sent some art videos. should we just go with it? Which one is the first one? The laziest way. Okay. Okay. Right now. Before we start anything, we're just gonna watch something and then maybe learn something from it. Or not, and then have our takes. You can comment in chat. So this is called The Laziest Way to Improve Your Art is Actually the Fastest by YouTube Art School. Mark Burnett, sent by Dion. So let's see if we can learn something from this video. So this is an education video and react to it. And then if you're an artist too, have your takes also in the comments. If you can think about stuff or even have takes. And else, you know, just sit back, relax, and get some popcorn, some Coke, some chips, fish and chips. All right, where is it? Here is it. Oh, here is it. Okay, let's go. Hopefully, yeah. If my YouTube is gonna do weird, you know why?
NANI?
But let's watch this art video to learn from and improve our own art, and then react to it as well as we speak. So yeah, sit back and relax, Mr. Anderson, and let's get it rolling.
What if I told you that studying non-stop, filling sketchbooks?
What if I told you?
What if I told you that studying non-stop, filling sketchbooks with anatomy notes, drawing hands for 12 hours straight, or filling
12
pages
hours.
full of boxes isn't the fastest way
The
to improve as an
boxes.
artist?
What? It's not the fastest? Okay, what's he gonna say? It's not the fastest. He's gonna say just draw what you need and practice that.
Like, at all. Despite
At
what
all.
so many videos on YouTube might recommend. Well, you read the title
Oh.
of this video. From my
Yes.
experience teaching
Was it
thousands
clickbait?
of artists and also backed by
Well,
real
I believe he was a real professional from the industry, right? Okay.
science. The
Let's
lazy
go.
approach is
Lazy.
actually the fastest. And I
Laziest is fastest, so less is more.
would know because I was one of those lazy students. I don't
Oh,
like
man.
studying. I've always refused to study anything that
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't specifically need right now. And somehow,
What do we
that
need?
got me working in the game industry at 19 years old.
The
and then
game
shortly
industry.
later, Blizzard and
He must have some great tips.
entertainment at 22, where I actually was
22
the youngest
even.
artist in the company at the
And
time.
working
for
in
a
the
while,
big
I thought,
studio.
I just got really lucky. But as it
NANI?
turns out, there's an actual name for what I was doing and what led me there. And once I
Oh,
explain
is it
it,
too
you're going
loud?
to be looking back at your studies habits very differently. Let's get this class started.
It's nice that he has this circle here instead of a square.
So here's how most artists approach learning. You
The
sit down,
problem.
you open YouTube, and you think to yourself,
Now we're opening YouTube right now, learning from him. I should learn perspective. All
I
right.
should learn perspective. Or maybe I should get better at anatomy. So you watch
Yeah,
a
yeah,
tutorial,
fair
and
enough,
then
fair
maybe
enough.
You do a couple
Have a lot of figures and such for reference as well.
of studies, from it. Or maybe you go overboard and you draw a whole page full of hands, to really cement the
Damn.
information in your brain. And then,
Yeah, we drew a fair amount every week some time ago, but
you feel productive.
not enough, I
like,
guess.
oh, I did something good today. I can practice.
But it also feels maybe a bit too like a chore,
I improved, clearly. And then you move on with your day. Well, this approach has a name. In the world of learning and productivity, this is what
We have a
call
name.
JIC learning, which
Jack.
stands for
JIC.
Just in
Just in case, yes. Just in case, ninjas. Just in case. Eesh. Okay.
case learning. You're learning something just in case you might need it one day. Make sense? Like studying hands because one
Yeah, but like I learn by doing what I need for my manga, or at least that's also how you learn. If you like, there's so many things that you probably have not drawn yet ever before. Well, I guess if you know the basic shapes and all that, then
day you'll probably
like there was another video also, but like if you have no the shapes and all that, you can draw anything.
draw characters and
From
their
any
hands will be
angle.
showing. Maybe learning 3-point perspective because eventually in the future you probably will draw a building or something that's in 3-point perspective. So, you know, when you get there, that's something that you might need. Or maybe you're digging deep into like color harmonies because, you know, once you get to a point where you're happy with your drawings and
Yeah, the color through and
maybe
everything,
you
cool
want
and
to color
warm.
them in the future. Well, everybody says that's something
The
that's
color
gonna be
wheel.
useful, so why not do it? You know, just in case you need it. Well,
Yeah.
here's the issue with jig learning, and it's not only in my
Uh-oh.
opinion, it's backed
Uh-oh.
by actual science. There's something called
Actual
the
science.
forgetting
Nani?
curve, something that was discovered by a scientist
What's this?
named Ebbinghaus. And what he found
Retention. Elapsed time since learning.
was
Oh,
pretty
you forget shit.
interesting. It's basically that
What?
within 25 hours of learning something, you lose about 70% of it if you don't apply it immediately. And then
Ah, yeah, practicing.
wait a whole week, and
Or
it's basically all gone. That would
apply.
mean that all those tutorials that you watched, all those sketchbook studies that you did, if you never use that knowledge on something real shortly after, your brain threw most of that away.
Oh,
And
yeah.
think about that for a second. Like you can watch 50 tutorials,
Yeah.
50,000 tutorials
It's like reading for push-ups, but never actually doing the push-ups.
in a whole month and think that you're genuinely making progress. Like you're learning so much stuff. But if you don't apply that to something tangible, like something that you're working on right now, your brain basically treats it like junk mail. In the trash you go. So you spend
What?
the time,
Junk
you
mail.
put in the effort, and you retained almost nothing. And
Well, that sucks. You learned all that? Hours of drawing hands? And nothing sticks? Well, did you have that?
that is just in case learning. It feels productive, it looks productive, but it's not. Like I made
So it's not good then?
this video a couple of years ago, maybe some of you remember, where I basically drew hands for 12 hours straight.
Damn.
Non-stop, and
Holy shit.
it kind of stuck with me how in the end I really didn't retain much from the experience at all. Like despite drawing nearly 200 hands in different angles, since drawing hands wasn't
But why doesn't it stick
something
then?
I had an urgent need to get better at,
Or didn't
it's like
understand
it
it?
was almost all for nothing. And of course now
But it's XP, no? I guess not.
ESH.
I understand that it turns out that might have actually been
Yo, game, welcome back to the show. Ninjabugs Isheling, and what did you eat today? Yeah, we're drawing,
This
watching a
YouTuber
drawing
is
tutorial.
scoped.
For sure.
the case.
Okay.
So what's the alternative?
Okay, so just in case learning is not good. Like it's a, yeah, okay, what is this alternative?
The opposite approach is called JIT learning.
Shit! Oh, JIT.
Which stands for
JIT.
just in time learning. And
Just in time. Is this like then in real time when you need it? Like when I draw manga and I don't know something, I look up how it looks like, or I try to understand the thing. Okay, it would be nice if you already knew it beforehand, but then sometimes you also... Things are unpredictable, I guess, what you're gonna, you know?
it's exactly what it sounds like. You learn what you need when you need it. Not a minute before. Well, maybe a minute.
I like this approach. I kind of do this with the manga. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Or when you figure out a character, right? Like, oh yeah, this is not looking correctly, and then learning it out as you go. Or maybe someone redraws some part of her.
here's what that might look like in practice. Like you sit down to draw a character. Like let's say you have something in your mind that
But there must be something more to
you
this.
really want to be able to draw. Or you saw some
Later,
character in some
after
anime
this
show
one.
or something like that, and you want to be
Because,
able
yeah.
to draw it. Well, just try to do that until you hit a wall. Like maybe the hand
Okay,
is
okay,
wrong.
okay. I definitely hit a wall. I definitely hit walls. You knew it if you watch my drawings. I definitely
I
hit
know
some
it's
walls.
totally random, but I had a thought that if basically everything called experience is hallucination, if time travel wouldn't be more like changing experience of brain, lol.
What?
Yeah, that's most random thing I could will say, lmao.
I know it's totally random, but I had a thought that if basically everything called experience is hallucination. Wait, what? Everything is experience? That is hallucination if time travel wouldn't be more like changing experience of brain, lol. Wait, what do you mean? Experience is hallucination if time travel wouldn't be more like changing experience of brain. So if you like are like in the Matrix when he downloads all the fighting experience in his brain, all the martial arts,
Anyway, I practiced my
but
vocals and
then
ate tuna
does he
WBU.
know it? Then like if you put the experience in theory, but if you don't do it in practice, then I mean, if you know the theory, does it mean you know the practice? The practical shit with your hands. Like, if you read about push-ups, but if you never do the push-ups, I guess you know the technique then. Oh yeah. But if you never done it, then you don't gain muscles and shit. No. Is the muscle on your body your experience of training, exercising? Is that the results of the experience?
What did you eat
The
today?
XP. Anyway, I
I
practice
meant
my
more like
focus
vision is
and
more
ate it.
like hallucination than actual thing, lol.
I meant more like vision is more like hallucination than actual thing. So the imaginary shit then. But if you put lines actually on paper, you did technically practice those hands when drawing them. Like, it's not like he thinks about drawing hands, but he actually draws the hands, but then forgets 70% or something.
So now, instead of
Okay,
having
okay.
drawn hands like months prior and forgotten all about it,
Yeah, the
you
hands.
stop right here and then you look up references for
Oh yeah, and then you have to use them for your actual projects, for the manga or whatever you're making.
anatomy, your hand poses to be able to draw what you're trying to draw specifically. So you learn it and then you immediately apply it to the drawing in front of you. And now that knowledge sticks because your brain had
Get
a
your
real
copy
problem.
of Party Time the
and
manga at
you found
ninjakes.com if you haven't already. Thanks, Ninja.
the solution.
wait, what is
and
that?
now that knowledge sticks because your brain
It sticks because you put
had
it.
a real problem and you found the solution. You know, there was context. You had a gap in your knowledge that you needed to fill before you move on.
Yeah, a puzzle piece that needed to be fixed for the manga. If you make manga, and then you're stuck with this hand angle, and then that puzzle piece needed to be collected.
Based.
With your project.
But-
and
but
of
is it
course,
then-
there was instant reinforcement. And that's the complete opposite from learning just in case. You learned hands just in time.
Like, some people learn better when actually doing it than like a practical learning by doing versus learning by reading. Yeah.
Speaking of
you
hands,
needed
thinking
to
about
right
it,
now.
it's kinda weird how alien-like hands actually look like. Pika Pika.
I don't know if aliens have hands. Maybe we are the aliens.
Now. And that's exactly what I did.
Wait, what did they say?
Hands just and that's the complete opposite from learning just in case. You learned hands just
Yeah, so
in
JIT
time
and
because you
just in
needed to
case.
right now. And that's exactly what I did.
but he must have something else after this
when I
one.
was
That's
younger,
better.
just without
He
knowing
must
the
have
term.
something
I
else.
like to draw characters with cool armors and cool weapons, stuff like that.
Yeah,
And I,
and then you need to know how the armor looks like.
that's all I wanted to do.
But if you know shapes and stuff, you can just.
Keep moving.
Well-
And I refused to
Keep
study
creating.
anything that didn't contribute to the piece that I was actively working on. That's not true. I didn't refuse it. I was lazy, so I just didn't do it. So like learning anatomy, only when something was wrong with my character and I couldn't figure out why. Learning
Yeah, you must come something after this.
folds and fabrics, only if
Drawing
I really
cubes and
had
shit.
to, let's say, if my character's cape looked like garbage. And in color
Okay.
theory, only if I really had to, like if my colors looked super muddy. Looking back, that was probably the best approach I could have
You
taken.
can now order the physical
learn.
manga book of Party Time at play button https://www.ninjakes.com.
All without realizing it. I'm not bragging.
Brian? What?
Taken to learn, all without realizing it. I'm not bragging.
Oh, bragging.
Now here's the tricky part with just
何
time learning. When you hit a wall, then you know that you're stuck.
Yeah.
You don't always know exactly why you're stuck. Or
It does. If you're stuck, it can take a lot of
exactly what
time.
You should be, studying to unstuck yourself. That's one
Unstuck.
disadvantage of learning this way on your own. But thankfully, I have
Ah, yeah, there it comes, there it comes. What's next? Next, Jizz, Jittle, Jik. Something with J, probably. Wait, what was before? Just in case, and Jit?
a ton of free videos that cover
Okay,
a
okay.
ton of different topics on this
Okay, okay.
channel. But maybe
Yeah.
that's not enough. Maybe
Okay.
you need someone to take your hand through all the content with
What?
the right structure, starting from simple
Let someone else
concepts
do
and expanding into more complicated ones as you go, so that eventually you'll be able to draw anything your mind can imagine. Well, let me introduce the sponsor of this week's video,
Oh.
me.
I think
Himself.
there was
My
video
article
from
prog-
Croco about hands where he sniffed on some charcoal.
Sniffing, you have to feel it, touch it,
It's a
sniff it.
complete art education with over 31,000 students
You
now.
have to
and it's
sniff
specifically
the-
structured so that
the
when
atmosphere.
you hit those walls, and you will, you can identify exactly what you're missing and learn specifically that. Not a random pile of topics to memorize, but instead a carefully
Did any of you follow this school yet?
structured
How was it
approach
for
that
you?
focuses on fun exercises to put the theory in practice, but with an overarching personal project throughout
Wait, so his money-making machine is teaching, right?
the program to give important context
Or does he
to
actually
everything
sell
you'll learn. And good
art
timing
books or
watching this
something?
because Art School is on sale now through the end of February to celebrate passing 31,000 students. So you'll be able to pick it up at a huge discount. The link is down in the video description if you want to check it out.
All right, check
You
it
should.
out.
And now, let's move on. Now, let me quickly run you through
Okay, here it
the
comes.
4-step method to actually apply JIT learning like day to day.
Shit.
Because theory is one thing, and practice is another. So the first step is to start with a real project. Not
There it is. There it is. Start with a real project. Hey, what are we doing?
random exercises that you saw from a YouTube video, but a drawing that you actually want to finish. Or even
Yes, exactly. Something with a
Keep
with
it
a
up,
with a
Ninja.
goal, with a yeah.
better, a series of drawing. Can be fan art, it can be original, like a scene you've had in your mind, whatever gets you excited. The motivation part here really matters
What gets you excited?
because it's what will allow you to actually apply JIT learning. Like, it only works if you care enough about the outcome to want to power through.
I do feel that if it's just practice random stuff and not actually
How to do a
get
thing.
something out of it, like a final piece, then it's a bit
Step 1, do a thing.
yeah.
Finished.
How to do a thing? Step one, do a thing. Finish.
All those
Yeah.
hurdles that you're gonna encounter along the way. Now, in second, when
Identify the problem. Exactly. Where are you stuck?
you get stuck, you have to be able to narrow down what your problem is.
Yeah. What is the problem? I had many problems when making manga.
Like, figure out exactly what's
And maybe
Wikipedia.
something looks off, right? And it's like, what looks off? Or maybe ask people with other eyeballs to have a different perspective. Maybe sometimes you're too much into the project. And then you need a fresh pair of eyes that says, oh, yeah.
blocking you and what you need to learn to be able to move past that.
All
you might be able
tutorials be like that, lol.
Yeah. You're stuck with some, yeah, yeah.
Nanny.
to find out yourself, or you might need a teacher. Either way, you gotta find out. And then in third, you
But
Study
the tutorial
theory.
is not saying how to do the thing.
Study theory to solve it. Okay, so
It's
where you're
saying
stuck,
How to improve.
where are you stuck, and then what do you need to solve this problem? Maybe the shape of the hand, like hands are still a thing, yeah, right? Or the knuckles.
Someone will take this
I have,
problem
like,
part
still
too
knuckle
seriously and
issues.
ends up looking at all their
So I have
wrong
to learn
life
it more.
choices, LMAO.
But yeah, I think how to improve. Someone will take this problem part too seriously, and ends up looking at all their wrong life choices. It's like someone told me also once, another artist, that if you have the eyes, if you draw the eyes, what's in the middle of the eyes should be the same size as the eye, for example. That's something what stuck with me, and still sort of, yeah, maybe not always, but
solve only
maybe also depends on the style if you look at other Sonic or whatever. Study theory to solve
that
it.
problem, right? Like, you find a reference.
So
you
where you're
watch
stuck,
a
and
very
then
specific
find material where to
tutorial
find
how
the
to solve
solution.
that thing that you're struggling with, or like
Okay,
study a
fair
specific
point.
artist that does it really well. If the problem is related to
I
anatomy,
wonder if
for
this is
example,
last
now is not the time to go down
solution.
the rabbit hole of learning a bunch of different anatomy parts. Like, if you're struggling with the shoulder muscle, for example, we'll learn just that and then move on. Because
Fair point. All right, what's the fourth?
the fourth, you have to
Apply the knowledge immediately. So draw. So where do you need it for? And you learned it. Where you're stuck, and then apply it right away.
apply
Eh?
it immediately for it to stick,
Okay.
like we saw before. Don't do like a
Yeah,
separate study
exactly.
page. Fix the drawing, because your brain is primed right now. It's primed to receive information because you actually need it right now. Otherwise, your character
Yeah.
is not gonna have a shoulder, and that's it.
Yeah.
Easy. Rinse, repeat
Or a
until
shitty
you
shoulder.
finish your piece, and then just
Yeah.
move on to the next one. You'll hit
Yeah.
new walls, and that's fine. That's the system working. Each new wall that you
Great art piece though, by the way.
run into lets you know.
You can also enjoy artists
How to improve
and not
hands.
having wanting
Practice.
to draw like
That's
those
all
artists.
for today tutorial. Thanks for watching.
How
Like,
to improve
sub.
hands practice. Yeah. I should maybe do more of that. So- oh yeah,
What
yeah.
did
Just
you eat today?
What you should
Okay.
be focusing on next. Now
Okay.
let's go through a
okay. Does he have something else for the final?
real example really quickly because
Okay.
JIT learning is actually way more powerful than it might seem. So let's say you're drawing
JIT.
a character and maybe your character has a cape and the cape looks like a stiff cardboard cutout
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
looking like real fabric. Well,
Yeah.
that's your first wall, your first hurdle. So now you'd want to look up like how folds work specifically on
Keep
like
moving.
hanging
Yeah,
creating.
folds are definitely still. Yeah,
fabric,
there's so many things
learn
still to
that,
learn,
and then
or at
fix
least
the cape,
improve on.
and then you can move on, and then until you hit the next one. But here's the like awesome bonus that comes with learning art this way. You know that same knowledge about hanging fabrics? Well, it also applies to scarves, flags, long hair, anything that drapes.
Yeah, hair as well.
Basically. So not only did you solve one problem, but
Yeah.
you accidentally got
Get
better
your
at
copy
drawing
of
a
Party
bunch of
Time
other
the manga at ninjakes.com if you haven't already. Thanks, Ninja.
things. And that's the beauty of just-in-time learning. When you work on real pieces, the knowledge
Yeah,
actually
okay.
overlaps in so many ways. Now, I want to be fair. Just-in-case learning isn't always useless, and that's important to understand. Like
Fair
if you're a
enough.
complete beginner and you've never really drawn anything,
Yeah, if you don't know the basics and shit, that's yeah.
some baseline knowledge is actually very helpful in that case. So you need
Based.
just enough knowledge to be able to draw something basic, which will then allow you to run into walls.
Yeah, like if you just start drawing, you definitely need a lot to learn, right? Like from scratch, from zero.
Productive walls. You know, kind of similar to when you're learning a new software. Let's say you're picking up Clip Studio Paint.
Yeah. Clip Studio Paint. I'm still stuck with learning how to animate in them.
Or Photoshop or something like that. Like spending an afternoon learning the software to
Pika
be able to
pika.
start your project is actually a good idea most of the time. That's JIT learning, but it's practical JIT. So the point isn't to never learn anything proactively. It's more that the ratio should be heavily skewed toward just-in-time learning. Way too many artists have this backwards. Well, they'll
Yeah, if they spend like too much time on just drawing boxes and never actually finish an actual drawing, you know?
90% of their time just preparing for stuff that
Yeah.
might come in the future. And only maybe like 10% actually working on stuff that they care about. And then
Like if I now gonna draw a lot of, I don't know, I gonna draw now a lot of computer parts. Now, computer parts, or I don't know, a bike. A bike might be needed. What would we never need in the?
Why are all art tutorials same
Something.
though, like
Why are
explaining so
all-
obvious stuff?
Why are all art tutorials same though, like explaining so obvious stuff? Yeah. Do I have another video out? It's like for someone who starts, or it can be helpful, or if some people are actually only practicing but not finishing shit, this might be helpful though.
they'll wonder why they're not making any progress. The reason why just-in-time learning works best is
It's like maybe
Join the Discord server here. https://discord.gg/sdnesqr to share your drawings, manga, chat, etc. and see other people their drawings.
it's like, for example, I have to make my manga, right? But maybe you might be thinking, oh, I'm not ready for this yet. So I have to first have a training arc before I can actually start on the
Nay,
thing.
nay. I
But
thought
then
it says how
by
to improve,
practicing
not how to
for
start
years,
loudly crying face.
but when is it good enough? Like if you look at some manga, their art might still look like shit, or they improve over time, or at least maybe not so well drawn, but it's still acceptable, or at least For some reason it sells copies and they improve as they go as well. I thought it says how to improve, not how to start. Yeah, the title is the laziest way to improve your art is actually the fastest.
It happens to align with
Wait, is this lazy?
how our brain actually
It's just
learn
maybe
through
clickbait or
problem
title
solving, not memorization.
that
Align
people
with
click on
how
it.
our brain actually learn through time learning works bestest. It happens to align with how our brain actually learn through problem solving, not
Problem.
memorization. So
Problem
not
solving.
making any progress. The reason why just-in-time learning works best is it happens to align with
Just in
how our
time.
brain actually
Yeah.
learn through problem solving, not memorization. So just start making stuff. Get stuck, figure it out, apply the solution, and then do it all.
Yeah, like how do you learn the best? By like, oh, on this date, this person was becoming a king, a president, or whatever, or I don't know. Like if you put it into
over
use.
and over again and profit. So now, what's next? Well, if you want a full guide on what to do if you're just starting on your art journey, like what are the ideal first steps and
Give
then
me
which
vibe of a
order
tutorial
exactly?
I saw
Well,
once called How to Open a Door. Asterisk gives.
Yeah. How to tie your shoes.
So now, what's next? Well, if you want a full guide on what to do if you're just starting on your art journey, like what are the ideal first steps and
Yeah, he also has to sell his course, right? Like people going to his art school.
in which order exactly? Well, recently I put together a full guide going over exactly
Yeah.
that, so I'll have it right here up on the screen in just a second. I'll see you over there. Might come in the future, and only maybe like 10% actually working.
Wait, so okay, so it's just like just in time learning. No, wait, just in case learning. So you learn shit you might need in the future. And just in time is what you're actually trying to solve. And then the other one was what was the other one? Yeah, working on actual project so that you can use it right away. So if you're stuck with something, isn't it just in time? It's sort of the same-ish. Just in time. Wait,
Of
what's the
course,
difference then?
important stuff is in the course loudly crying face.
Wait, what's the difference then between
Keep
just
moving.
in time learning and
Keep
if you work on a
creating.
project? If you work on a project, you also just in time learn. No, like if start with a real project, yeah. So real project, make a manga or whatever, illustration. Like for example, that one girl that I was drawing. Like Dion also helped me with some of the boob stuff that looked a bit weird, so that definitely helped. So if another artist sees something you don't see, like for that one art challenge, learning. So basically, yeah, it's like he says, it's not all useless, right? Like if you don't know shit, then it's always handy to learn some basic stuff: perspective, the anatomy, hands, feet, the structure of how things work. For example, animals. I don't really know the anatomy of animals, and would I need it right now? Not yet. If I am going to draw more animals in my manga, then it's more needed, I suppose. Depending also maybe how you draw them or have some sort of understanding. But also, if you don't know, at least if I don't know how to draw something, I try to find reference how it actually looks like, and then. But then again, sometimes things that realistically look like something aren't supposed to look like that exactly one to one if you make it in manga version. Because if let's say I do a pose with myself, but then my anatomy structure in reality is not the same as my manga character. It's a bit. You can like have maybe the pose of your hands or whatever, but my arms are longer than my manga, or it looks weird if I literally take it, you know. So you have to stylize it in your own way how you draw, right? So if you like, yeah. But anyways, he says okay. Basic. Okay, let us see. Conclusion. So you can just in case learn shit, just draw a lot of hands and then forget 70%. So maybe all those videos I was drawing, practicing for an hour every week, making a video, learning human anatomy parts, it might have been useless if you forget and not apply it right away. I guess you get some XP from it, but yeah, according to the study, science shit.
I am gonna go for some time now. I will come to say hi later maybe.
All right, thanks for popping in, game. Ish, yes, good luck on your vocal singing. Wait, isn't sing always vocal though? Good luck, yes, on your projects. I wonder if it also applies with music. I don't know that. And then just-in-time learning. Yeah, it's like sort of when you need it,
I
right?
walked at
And
least
you
12
learn it
kilometers
when you
these
need it.
last 2 days, so
And then
I
try to
gotta
figure
lay
it
it
out. Oh damn, 12 kilometers, right. Burning all those calories, very nice, yes, good job. Keep it rolling. Ish. So basically, learn stuff just in case if you need it, and then when you need it, learn it when you need it, and then learn it for the project, and then actually make it real for
Restream bot
something
very
with
based.
a work on a actual project, and you actually need it. And yeah, then when you do the actual project, that's also what I prefer in a way. Like if you need it or for the actual
OPTW, I was
final
doing kickback with the vocals. It's
for
quite
the
hard to
yeah,
nail.
and then learn
Had
it
to
well
go out
as
to
you
be
go.
able to get loud LOL.
It's like just you know, go with the flow and then learn as you go. I think I prefer that already since like party time.
Keep
like
it up,
and then
ninja.
just redraw. Like if you have something to work with and then you can improve it. It's literally what I did with this book. So buy this book. No, it's also a plug. No, yeah, if things look weird and then just redraw it, which I literally did. And the thing is also, when is it time to move on? When is it good enough to, you know,
Get
like
your
you
copy of
can
Party
make
Time
like
manga
yeah.
at ninjakes.com if you haven't already. Thanks,
But
Ninja.
I did actually, you know, do like learn as you go, and then if you don't know something, then look for reference and such. And I know it's still not perfect, you know. I think even for this one here in the corner, I sort of made a picture of myself from the bottom, how it looks like with a fist looking up. So yeah, you can make your own reference too, but that learning on the go and reference and shit. Well, basically his conclusion is then, okay, just in case learning, so just in case, just learn, just in case you need it, so draw a lot of hands and shit. And for maybe later, and then forget 70%, and then stuff you need right now, then learn it when you need it, and then learn it with a already set goal, your project, right? And then learn it like that, and then have a vision.
Pika.
And then while you learn, you maybe pick up some other shit, but he doesn't say that all of it is useless. Like if you don't know zero, then yeah. So I guess that's a bit of the conclusion of this video, right? Did I miss something, or you have any comments on this part of the video? Or did I forgot something, or you have any other takes? Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, put together
But that's for this video
over there.
of the laziest way to improve your art is actually the fastest. Wait, is it actually the laziest way to improve your art is actually the fastest? Is it lazy then? If you work on a project, yeah, I guess it is a bit lazy. Just learn it when you need it with an actual project. Lazy or practical? Anyways, subscribe to Mark Burnett if you haven't already. Yeah, most of you probably already know him. But yeah, that was the video reaction. Yeah. So, just in case, learn stuff you might need later. Learn it when you need it, and learn with a project. Yep. All right. Well, that's it for that part. Yeah, let me know your thoughts about this. Well, like, how do you learn? Like, have you any experience? When I draw manga, I do have the
You can now
experience.
order the physical manga book of Party Time at
Right in time.
play button https://www.ninjakes.com.
Right now available at ninjagames.com with a lot of bonus stuff you will get with it, as long as these are in stock. Yes. Finished projects. Actually, technically all these are little projects in itself. Like I had to design the card and then let it be printed at a printing company to, you know, give it with the manga. So I had to design that first and such. All the A6 card, yeah, I kind of already made a cover, but still need to fix it at the right size and such. That it fits on this size. These are little projects, part of the bigger project. And even with this one, so far for the final result. So, you know, like when you need it and then, you know, yeah, and you get to the final results. But yeah, that was it for that reaction of Mark Burnett. Let me know your thoughts about this video of him, and yeah, also watch the real one, of course, and what you think about it. All right. Shall we draw now or watch the other
Keep
Mark
moving.
Burnett video?
Keep
Or you
creating.
have any thoughts about it? The other one is called, what's the other one? How long it really takes to get good at drawing visualized. 12 minutes. It's a bit long, but...
NANI?!
Shall we draw right now or continue? What emojis do you still need? Watch the other video. I seem to still be live. Maybe I got some copy shit though. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on. I totally forgot to turn it. Oh man, what a noob.
Flustered emotion.
Flustered emotion. What do you mean? Can you? Do you even earn on reacting to people? We just have to milk shit, man. We have to milk this cow called YouTube. We have to maybe draw even a cowgirl. No, not now. Anyways,
Flustered / embarrassed.
embarrassed. Oh, the emotion. I was already thinking.
you little emoji
flustered.
things.
I was like, what the hell are you saying, man? Flustered. How does it look like? Oh,
Unless I missed that one.
oh yeah. Your favorite one, yeah.
Your asterisk.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we watch another video of him, the other one, or a first draw? Well, maybe just first draw. No, shut up, Horse Girl. Emoji. It's just like. Beep. Peepees. Surprise, motherfucker. And these driplets are a bit bigger than the other ones. I thought bigger would be better, then people see it better. Let's see. So which template gonna we take? This one maybe. Is that embarrassed or blushed? How do you say? If you see titties, right? If you see naked nude titties, that's the emotion we have to draw. So it's not. It's just blushing, no? Blushing, flustered, or ashamed. Well, you can use it in different ways, no? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have to put something on the shirt, but for now I don't have it. Maybe for the other shit. Let's make that gray and
What did you eat today?
we ate some leftover curry. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that one. I had also this one.
These will become Twitch emotes too?
I've not thought about it actually. I guess these are too detailed for Twitch emotes. They are probably too detailed for that. And I already have a lot of emotes. You have to unlock. I don't think I
Watt
can
ninja,
even make
Watt
more.
ninja, Watt ninja.
I don't know if I can even. I've not really thought about that, but maybe I have to swap some emojis. I don't know.
Get your copy of Party Time the manga at ninjakes.com.
I'm not sure if these are
if you
good for
haven't
emojis
already.
though.
Thanks, Ninja.
Like you have like pixel art and shit that if it's really small, right? Sometimes I think like. On the other one, I just had a picture, and that still works, I guess. Like those emojis are really tiny.
Based.
Yeah. Where was I? This one. Yeah, I guess they could be Twitch emojis. I'm not sure if I still have space for
Crazy Ninja. Pika Pika.
gaps. Wait, it doesn't say the emoji. I have now like 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I have to remove some maybe. Why do I have 2 mercs? What the hell? Oh, that's the other tier shit. Like if you look here,
Keep moving.
I got
Keep creating.
like, but on YouTube I also got
Ninjak
emojis though.
Ninjak 1 merc.
Wait, what's with the other ones? Oh, you have to be subscribed or something. Yeah, I put the letters. It's easy to read, right? To keep it simple. This was this was a reaction from the horror though. Yeah. That was my first emoji. Oh no, this one was the first. The first subscriber, I think, or what was it? Twitch subscriber. Wait, I forgot I had all of these. Some of them are, I forgot that I had them.
Ninjak 1 meme.
Maybe I could replace some of them. I don't know. But on YouTube I also
the
have
text
like,
is a good touch.
the text was just like, oh yeah, then it's easy to read, but it cannot be long text. It's just short text. Wait, let me see on YouTube. Do I can see my emojis here? I have like 4. I think I can do. I'm not sure if I can do more than that. Hype, Ninja Box, Party, and the drawing hand. Yeah. I guess maybe not for now. I don't know. Would be nice if I can do more, but yeah. It's something to think about, potentially for later. GTA leaks, I heard, for the PC footage. Are we on the wrong fucking... Really? Okay. The pen was on the wrong monitor. Yeah, then it doesn't work. Blushed was this, no? Oh yeah. Blushed. Is it like... oh, we don't have the Master Roshi Sanji Blood Nose yet. I'm not sure if we need it. Oh yeah, and the Subarashi we still need as well.
What did you eat today?
Oh well, there's so many expressions also in the anime shit. There's like yeah, a lot of them. I guess this mouth could sort of still stay the same though. Sometimes it's just a little touch to change the emoji or the eye direction. Like this is just a circle. Now is it really like that? What are you working on, ninjas? Did you make any progress on your projects, or are you dicking around? Which, yeah, sometimes you just
Keep it up, ninja.
need to dick around, he's just watching like this. Choo 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 choo. I guess we have to make it red as well. Yeah, I'm trying to go over the most used emojis, or at least. Yeah, it's a Egyptian language, right? The hieroglyphics. Those are these emojis. It's just little visuals, but it works. For these days on your phone, all these little emojis, it's like the new way of talking. Almost like a separate language. Like if an alien comes to the planet, I wonder if he has like emotions, or at least maybe he doesn't understand it, right? It's like in the South Park, I don't know. Some weird shit.
You could look at your own videos and ask yourself what emotions you would use in each thumbnail and then see what you're missing.
Yeah, like the surprise, but this is just only the front head, you know? Like we also need the like the other gestures, not only the front face, but now it's a bit easier to quickly fix them. But yeah, we still, like you said, like I'm reacting to Mark Burnett, this video. It's like, oh, oh, like that, with your mouth open, and then yeah, something. The mouth open face. Or just that. A big smile with your mouth closed. Face like, oh. Like that. Like that's like, and everybody's always naturally like that. There's this one YouTuber or creator. He always has this smile. It almost looks fake. Just as if the person always is walking around like that. No normal face. Like just a fake influencer face. And yeah, it's good to, you know, keep things positive, of course. But yeah. Choo choo. Oh yeah. The blushing, man. Now he looks a bit sad, no? Or he fart in his pants. Or shit, I mean. Yeah, that's not so fun. If you literally shit in your pants in public, that's not so fun, eh? Shit in the pants. Is that a face? I did a poopy. I did a poopy. Oh, oopsie. Or you're on the, I don't know, in the subway or in the library and you let off. I once added, some fart, man. I was like playing on school. I don't know what it was. Volleyball or something. No, I don't know. Or badminton or something. But it had to come out, man, at some point. It was just stuck and it came out super hard, man. But yeah. It was a bit embarrassing, yeah. Was on middle school. Yeah, man, super loud. It just was holding it in so long, it needed to come out, man. Ah well, you guys cannot smell. Maybe like this. It's too much of the red. Like a clown. Yeah, sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go. It's Elsa. Yeah, man. Like if you are in the subway and you really need to shit, but you still have to wait, right? Yeah, man. It's not so fun experience. Where is it? The layer. Well, is this good or not?
Stare.
Stare? Blushing we have now. Laughing 1, 2. Yeah, stare, I guess.
Smiling face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, I guess we don't. Wait, isn't that just the mouth closed? You mean? You could look at stare like this. This is not correct anymore, but better than nothing. It worked for that one video though. It got quite some views, for my doing at least.
Rare parrot.
Rare parrot. Like I just used this one for the Euro shit, even though it's not art related. Well, it's technically art related. It's like art on the bills. But this got 500 views, better than most of my recent videos. So I guess it worked with the face, even though it wasn't my
Oh, sick,
actual.
nice to hear, man.
That's crazy that this one got 531 views. It technically wasn't really art, it's more reacting to the bills, but then again, it's still art on the bills, so it's sort of art related. But does it always have to be, I wonder? And yeah, this One Piece shit at 145, but This one is a bit weird, it's just super random. What did I miss? 129 views, but
XDX.
one of my better ones, yeah. The titties didn't win though here in this one, 59 views. But I guess, yeah, art fight. Who gives a shit about art fight? No one gives a shit about art fight. Euro bills are actually, a lot of Europeans care about the Euro bills, I suppose. So it's more like, oh yeah, yeah, that I want to see. This is like titties. Yeah, people don't care about titties. They want penis. So yeah. But I cannot do that in the thumbnail. Anyways, stare. Stare emoji. Oh, that's there.
Easy. What did you eat today?
Easy, easy, easy. Which one got close to the stair?
Boobs perform poorly as they should.
Yeah, your ass. You want ass.
The era of breasts is over, UNC.
No. The golden age is gone. Now it's like Gen.
You can now order the physical manga book of Party
Gen
Time
what?
at play button
Gen anus.
https://
Gen anus.
www.ninjakes.com.
They want anus. What is this?
Peepo PLS.
Stare. Peepo, please. What is that? Is that an emoji? Era of the Uranus, the planet.
Join the Discord server here.
Not saying anything weird.
It's
about the planet. Uranus.
to share your drawings, manga, chat, etc. and see other people their drawings. Gen Alpha I think is the latest.
How do they even find those names though? Like, do they have like until 2100 for every
Get your copy of Party
every
Time
name
manga
for
at
every
ninjakes.com if you haven't already.
Was it now
Thanks,
Zoomers?
Ninja.
Was it not now Zoomers or something? It's almost like Pokemon, man. All these gens. Like this gen has fat bikes. At least, oh, maybe you don't have it over there. Fat bikes. Over here, the Dutch Pokemon got fat bikes.
32 GB RAM and RX 9070
Awesome,
XT. My
back
PC
in the
part
house.
upgrade so I can play 4K on VR gaming.
Gen Z
Based.
is the second newest
Gen
one.
Z is the second newest
And
one.
now it's is Gen Z Zoomer? Gen Zoomer. Who decides those things? Yo, awesome, welcome back to the show. This was Usteling. And what did you eat today? How's it going, man? How's it going? Awesome, back in the building. Cheers.
Yee.
Zoomers, boomers, and doomers. And
Zoomer is
the
the nickname.
and the baby shit. Baby boomers? Oh yeah, that was the name. Baby boomers. That's like the older people, and then before that was, what was that? Yeah, I guess I wasn't the first gen. When did
I'm
they
Gen
even?
Z.
When did they even start that? Gen Z? Oh no, awesome.
Pika Pika.
No, awesome. No. No, it's fine. No. Gen Z. It's kind of cool, like Dragon Ball Z.
Millennials.
Gen Z.
Trophy congratulations.
Gen
You've
S.
received 100 messages
Gen
today with
S.
Stream Chat.
When is Gen S then? From Superman. Gen S? Or oh, it came. What is Gen S?
I too am
Millennials?
Gen Z.
Gen Z? Wait, what's a Gen?
Nanny.
Gen Z. Where are all the gens again? Gen Z 1997. Wait, so young? So young. Jackie Chan movie. So young. Millennials. And Gen. What's after Gen Z then? Wait, you're all Gen
Keep
Zers?
moving. Keep creating.
Oh man, Gen X. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. What does it stare? Hey, the mouse should stay the same. What am I doing? Stare. Oh yeah, maybe it's this.
Gen X's new area.
Gen X.
What did you eat today?
Gen X. Gen. What are we doing?
Anyone
Right.
born Gen X?
Gen X. Wait, you guys were Gen Z, right? Wait, which was the newest one? Gen X? No, that's not it. What's after Gen Z? Oh, you just said it, no? Smelliols. Smelliol.
Gen Alpha.
Oh yeah, the Alpha. Gen Alpha's after Z.
Gen Alpha 2010
What comes after that?
to 2014.
Gen.
Keep it up, Ninja.
What's it called again? Gen Sigma. Sigma Gen.
There is G Beta 2, but barely any are born yet. Gen.
Beta 2? It is an actual name? Beta 2. Shall we have
What
this
your
as
Gen
star?
Ninja keys?
I'm from the star.
Get your copy of Party Time the manga at ninjakes.com if you haven't already. Thanks, Ninja. He is a Smellenial.
I am the best Gen. The best Gen.
Ha ha ha, grinning squinting face.
Best Gen. The Millennium Puzzle. You.
Based.
Exactly. Based as it should be. Mr. Based. Mr. Based. How the eyebrows. Master Based. How are these eyeball? No, not eyebrows. Eyebrows. Eyebrows.
Pika.
No eyebrows. Choo 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 choo.
Who Gen Alpha? They spend expensive car. I saw that on YouTube.
Gen Alpha is new gen. Wait, if you're born today, what gen are you then? Or next year? Is that a new gen? Or is that still the other gen? Wait, when is the new gen after... when is... Today's gen is Alpha. If you're born today, you're Gen Alpha then, no?
Buy super expensive PC who born today. The oldest Gen Alpha are 13.
Gen Alpha.
Gen Beta started in 2025.
Oh, so if you're born now, you're Gen Beta. Yeah. You know, a lamer gen, man. Alpha, Beta.
At Dion Quinn, what gen you are? So none are buying cars. Maybe Hot Wheels cars.
13-year-olds buying cars. Yeah.
Ha ha ha, grinning squinting face. I'm Gen Z, baby.
Man, well, the Z is kind of cool, like Dragon Ball Z. The last generation. But most of you probably haven't seen Dragon Ball Z.
Can't you tell from the aura I give off?
Or cannot even care about it, so that's a bit of a shame. You're the Gen, but then you don't care for Z.
Some people Gen today they go crazy buy
What a
support expensive
disappointment.
PC.
Gen Z not watching Dragon Ball Z. Oh man, the parents failed for Gen Z. Not
Dragon
the right
Ball
education.
ZZZZ.
Not the right education. No.
What did you
no.
eat today?
Yeah. Other song. Who to say? Okay.
I'm Gen Z. I'm upgrade my PC part today. Ha ha ha. We
Really?
have one piece at home.
At least the right
Keep
direction.
moving.
One Piece.
Keep creating.
Is this the right stair? Mm.
I do wonder though.
Do wonder? Alice in Wonderland.
Are people still watching Dragon Ball? Get your copy of
I
Party
think
Time,
it's
the manga at
timeless, man.
ninjakes.com if you
Only
haven't
it's
already. Thanks,
yeah, they're
Ninja.
watching probably Super,
If Ninja Key's born
unfortunately.
today, he Gen Beta.
Probably, no, they're gonna watch Superman.
And are they starting with Dragon Ball or jumping to Z or even Super?
Yeah, it's probably Super, which is a bit of a disappointment.
Based.
It's like, how should I compare this?
Jumping to Super is actually vile.
If you like start with the latest Pokemon gen, I don't know. Is that fine?
Stopping
No,
before Z is based though.
if you start with the latest Pokemon gen for the first time Pokemon.
I'm Gen Z. I don't like Dragon Ball as much. Watch. Pika Pika.
Aye, awesome. What is this, man? What is this, man? Awesome, man. Aye, what is this? What is this madness? Awesome. You're grounded.
何
Back to your room.
I'm waiting Pokemon Wind next year.
You need some spanking. And watch some Dragon Ball Z. In English.
I think starting with Gen 5 Pokemon is maybe the most based. Or Gen 3 maybe.
I guess depending on what gen you started Pokemon with, then you know what gen you are. Potentially. Like if gen, like 5 is your gen, then you know what the person,
They
what year they
release
came
Pokemon
from.
Wind in 2027.
So, yeah. Gen. Who the hell decided? Oh yeah, all these gens. If we go back to the 1500s, what gen is that? Or it's just a new thing?
I start Gen 5 Pokemon.
When did the first gen start?
Ha ha ha.
When did the first gen started? When was the first gen of humans? 2.8, yeah, we're all Africans. I know. But what gen is that then?
It was after the Gria Depreciation, I think. Could be wrong. Do you walk Gen 1 Piece born PP?
Great Depression. Gen 1 Piece? What are you talking about?
Great Depression.
No, I mean, awesome. Do you want Gen One Piece? Great Depression. That was the first gen. Then they decided. Oh
I
yeah.
thought you asked if he watched One Piece porn.
Oh,
LOL.
Born. Nami titties.
What did you eat today?
What is the first gen?
Damn you, Dion Quinn.
何
From Mannheim's perspective, the chronicle boundaries often the Generation X, Millennials, Baby Boomers.
Did you
Oh,
look
here- oh,
Arthur
here-
before at
oh, here.
Dion Quinn, you spoiler me.
Oh, here is an actual chart. Hey, what's this? Oh, this was. Hey, man.
LOL, don't look up. Get your copy of Party Time the manga at ninjakes.com if you haven't already. Thanks. Ninja.
Generation started
Dion Quinn.
in. Oh! It started with the Silent Generation, 1928 until 1945. Oh, no, wait. Oh, even before that, the Greatest GI Generation, and before that, the Lost Generation. Oh, the first one was the Lost Generation, 1883. 1883 was the
Based.
first gen. So that's
I'm Gen Z.
that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm Gen 6. Then you are Gen 7. Gen 8 is then no. Gen 8 is no. Gen 9 is if you're born today. Gen 9.
At awesome201558,
Oh, what the hell?
I draw Sanji with his little Sanji out every night before bed.
With his little
Mika.
Sanji.
Gen 6 or 7.
You are Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gen 7. Yeah. If this chart is correct, at least.
Dan Jeshen her Gen. Keep moving. Keep creating.
Wait, why is here Generation Y? What? X, Generation X, Baby Boomers. Baby Boomers. Such a lame ass name is that. Baby Boomers.
We never ask a lady's age. Awesome.
Silent
Look
Generation.
like Pokemon XYZ in Gen.
They should make a game like this. All the gens. Well. Hey, wait, that could
Ha,
be.
ha, ha.
It's yeah, crazy. Like, if you could be any other gen, which gen would you want to be? Oh shit, where's that chart? Oh, here's the chart. Okay, this could be Alright, so these are all the human
Dan
gens
Jeshen
so
maybe Gen
far.
Y or X.
And we started in the Lost Generation 1883 until 1900. The Lost Generation. Then we
Ha,
got
ha,
the
ha, grinning,
Greatest
squinting face.
GI Generation from 1901 until 1927. Then the Silent Generation 1928 till 45. Maybe also because of the wars. Baby Boomers 1946-64. Bit of a lame name though. Baby Boomers. Generation X 1965 until 1980. Millennials, Generation Y, 1981 until 1996, the best gen. Then the Zoomer, Generation Z, 1997 2012. And then Generation Alpha from 2013 until the mid 2020s. And then now it's Gen Beta, right?
I choose millennial, just change my birth year by 1 year. 2030s too. What did you eat today?
Yeah, some people might have been just in the new gen or the older gen. So, like would you rather be born like today, than? But then you don't grow up with the interweb. At least I grew up with the interweb becoming the
What
interweb.
happens 2030 will be Gen 2.
But yeah. No, I don't think I want to be the last generation, because then I would now be dead. Like if you were born today, then you have more time, then you maybe make the 2100s. How many? I wonder how far they're gonna go with these gens, because like there's a way more for this, you know.
Keep it up,
So
ninja.
yeah. But if you could use one of the other gens, which one would you be? I guess I would be then Z, maybe. I mean, if you were born today, beta sounds a bit lame though, beta. But then you have more time. Would be nice to be younger though. 2012 though. If it's 10 years. I mean,
Back
being born in the
1997, I don't
2000s
have any PC
might
yet
be
until
nice if some more
2012
years.
I have PC, I have internet.
Yeah.
Get your copy of
Like if you
Party
have to
Time,
choose
the
another
manga
gen
at
than you currently are,
ninjas.com,
which
if
you
haven't
choose.
already. Thanks,
I guess
ninja.
Z would be nice, but maybe still not enough time. Like let's say you could keep your knowledge. Now I guess no one would go below this, else you would die. So I guess no one here wants to go below the baby boomers, and else you would be
You
dead.
can now order the physical manga book of Party Time at play button.
Anyways, I guess I would choose Z then, if I have to choose another
www.ninjakes.com.
I would choose
Dion
Generation
Quinn, go
Z
to
if I had to
Gen
choose another one. Gen Z. Yeah, if I had to choose another one. I guess then you still are a bit part of the
Alpha, what
interweb
happens?
going on. The interweb evolution. Like if you are born today, it's crazy
Based.
because you have all the interweb shit, AI and all that nonsense. And you have it right at the get-go. You come right out of there, out of the hole, and then you have all of everything. It's like crazy.
Did you have internet in 2000?
Yeah, we did. Did I had it myself though? It was like early interweb, slow. I think.
Pika Pika.
But the Gen, I guess Z. I'm not sure you Gen Zers here. Did you make the interweb switch? I guess you got that in you. No? Or maybe you are not having that. Like the change of getting internet. Now if you come out of there, there's AI and shit. Most likely, or at least maybe in a few years it's even more so. Then it's like, oh yeah, AI is normal. Interweb, what is that old school shit? What, you still use
Back
the
then,
interwebs?
2000, they do have
What, we
high-speed
now use
internet
the
costs so
AI
expensive.
shit only. It's like the new interweb shit. Oh, the robot cleans up your anus and does everything. And
Ha ha ha.
I mean, in Japan they have these high-tech toilets, so to speak. It's nice though that they have that. I mean, if I could have it here at some point, I mean, yeah, I would be nice though. If you have a Japanese toilet, those are really nice. But it's sort of high-tech in a way.
I started properly using the internet in 2011
11.
based on when I made my Twitter.
Probably using it to. Yeah, so you were born earlier, so I guess you made the shift. Did you see the shift with the interweb? Like I remember having to dial in, or you hear tut, 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 and you use the other interweb in calling. I'm not sure what the English
On my
word.
little webbook.
I'm not sure what
What
the
did we
English
eat
name
today?
for this is, and later came the cable that you don't have to call in the interweb through your phone line. I'm not sure what the English translation for that is, but basically, at first you had to use the phone interweb dial thing. So if you were on interweb and you want to call, you could not call someone, you know. Like, did you ever went to
Keep moving.
a friend's house and say,
creating.
"Can you come out to play?" Do people still do this these days, or you have to make an appointment in your agenda in order to meet with someone? Like back in the days, you could just go to your friend's house, knock on the door or ring the doorbell and say, "Hey, is Johnny at home? Hey, can I come out and play?" Do kids still do that these days, or is it now? I have no idea.
Get your copy of Party Time the manga at ninjakes.com if you haven't already. Thanks, Ninja.
I guess this one is done.
Yet I guess you wouldn't have to if you had a phone. Maybe the younger ones still do though. Based.
In a way, it's a bit lame in the sense of, or it's maybe age-wise. If you are older, you have to set up a meeting versus you're a child. Is that just age? An age gap, or is it a time gap? Capsule. It might be an age
Pika
gap.
pika.
Do adults?
Quick
I guess
to knock on their door if they live in your street though.
I guess adults don't really knock on people's doors, and if they can come out and play,
And get your answer quickly.
like to another adult. So another adult to the other adult can come Johnny out and play. Maybe it's a child thing. If it's still a thing these days. Maybe it's an age thing, not a time thing. I mean, do children these days have smartphones? I guess they do, which is actually maybe not a good thing. No, I think a child should not be too connected to their phone until like 16 years old.
100% a child thing.
I don't think a child should now be too stuck on their phone until the age of 16.
I do have modem 56k back
Uh,
in 2009 whereas I live. I don't have
because
high-speed internet cable whereas I live until 2010.
your brain
I have
gets
DSL
fucked.
high-speed 5 Mbps. What was fast first time I reaction.
Maybe they should have a dumb phone. What's this? I do have modern 56, what? 56k back into, so I don't see the cable where I live until 2000.
Yes, keep them off Twitter.
Yeah, definitely off socials, man. I think not. I think the social
So I
media.
can stop seeing their viral posts.
I don't think it's a good thing if the childs are on social media, man. 16 plus at least. Then again, were we on the social media at 16? No, wait. At what age? I did at MSN, I think. What age was that? MSN. Middle school, maybe 13, 14. MSN, yeah, it's just a chat program like WhatsApp or something. In case you don't know. I mean, it
And I
might
can
not
stop
be
seeing
a
12-year-olds
good.
that are better than me in art. Those are the most evil.
Yeah, okay, how do they share the art if they are not allowed on social media? Yeah, I don't know, man, but yeah, I don't think, yeah, it's,
What did you eat today?
yeah, there are these children that can draw really good, really well. And they're like, what, 17? They're really well.
They switch new law in America. They require 16 plus and ID require.
I'm not a fan of the ID shit, but I do think 16 plus is better, I guess. With all the crazy shit going on the socials. If a child bullies another child and they put it on social media, like, okay, back then it wasn't on the social media, but it's even worse than they specifically bully someone to put it on social media.
My tutor suggested to me.
So it's like, oh yeah, new content, let's bully
But
this
it was
kid.
a different time.
I never thought about posting art till college when my tutor suggested to me.
In Australia they try ban social media.
But didn't they
underage.
add social media in your
Nay.
college? What? Wait, why is this one double? Oh shit, am I in the wrong one?
What happens? Europe bans social media. Get your copy of Party Time the manga at ninjax.com if you haven't already. Thanks Ninja. Yee, but it was not a concept in my mind. I was just making stuff and that was it.
Is DeviantArt the social media? Yeah, I guess so.
It's alive. How you doing Ninjaku? But I think if I were born later it would be different. Based.
Yeah, I guess so. Yo Killa, welcome back to the show, NinjaBox Ishilang, and what did you eat today? Yes, how's it going, man? It's alive, yeah. Making stuff, and that's it. I think DeviantArt was one of my first social media for art. I mean, I think Instagram was Instagram even a thing back then?
Pika.
I guess.
We ate Zirkel met worst.
Zirkel! Circle with worst. Sausages. Very nice. With the worst, yeah. Not without the worst. Not without the worst. Yuck. No, there needs to be worst with it.
Keep moving. Keep creating. What you eat today?
Shit, did I remove the wrong shit?
What is worst?
Worst is sausage. It sounds weird in English. Worst. I ate worst. Oh, did you also eat worst?
Join the Discord server here.
In English.
https://discord.gg.
There's even a manga called Worst.
To share
Worst.
manga,
But
chat,
it's like,
etc., and
in
see
Dutch
other
it means
people their
sausage.
drawings.
So worst manga.
Ha,
And
ha,
I
ha,
mean the
lol.
actual name of
I
the
thought it
manga,
was a
not
sauce
the
or
worst.
something.
There's even a worst manga, but in Dutch it sounds as a double meaning. It's just called worst, right? if you sell this manga in our country and you keep the same name, it's like, oh yeah, heb je die manga al gelezen? Ja, worst. Worst. Of wat, kaas. Cheese. Worst. Yeah. Oh yeah, have you seen the latest episode of Worst? Wat? Dat boeit me geen worst. So if you say it doesn't give a worst, Worst means that you don't give a fuck about it. Het boeit me geen worst. But yeah, sausages. How would you even translate it? I don't give a sausage.
What happens? Name
Instead
your
of
party time mega name.
instead of
worst would be
saying
so
I don't
funny.
give a shit, you say I don't give a sausage. It's like that. I don't give a sausage. So you replace shit with sausage.
What did you eat today?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay, fun is over. Start drawing 100 Marios.
Should we react to the other video? Emoji. Or maybe a meme face. The meme face, no.
And they must all have their Italian sausages out.
It's a
Or else
money.
Awesome gets it.
Uh-oh. Awesome will get it. Oh yeah.
Keep it up, Ninja.
Little fatties. Little fatty wants the donuts. She wants the donut. Fatty donut.
I do like sausage and fries are tasty.
I like
This is a song I
certain
listen to.
sausages.
Very based.
Song?
Get your copy of Party Time the manga at
Wasn't there
ninjax.com if you
a
haven't
movie
already.
called
Thanks,
Sausage
Ninja.
Party or something that did really well? Not? Oh yeah, the McDonald's eyes. Is that a good emoji?
Based.
Based! Mr. Based.
At Dion Quinn, you know you're like biggest sausage, ha ha ha, grinning squinting face.
The big sausage. And we have nice sausages here. It's called Unox. Oh, that's the brand. With sour
Pika
cool
pika.
with worst. Gurkel with worst. Surkal. Hey, this is like this is Zurkel met worst. That's
You
like
know, like donuts.
You know, like donuts.
Donato. This is like Zurkel with worst.
Dug nuts stinky.
Yeah, yeah. Little fatty gonna eat
Dion
donuts.
Quinn, you like this food.
I mean, it's not too bad. More for the winter though. I like it in the winter more. But it needs to be meat. Real meat. Also like the speckies, the bacon parts. Not sure what it's called in English. Speckies? Speckies. It's like
Sausage and mash is a killer combo.
what is speckies in English? Bacon pieces? No, not this shit, man. The meat. Flesh.
You need eat 990
Like
sausages.
the little sprinkled, a bit sprinkled of this on the on the dish. It's like some little meats. Nice combo. Nice combo. Yeah, I'm drawing here some emojis, avatars for the thumbnails and maybe other stuff. I don't know yet.
Hunji now. What did you eat today?
Oh yeah, getting hungry from it. Yeah, now I want some meat.
Evil stream. Eat it.
Oh yeah, there's still some leftover, a bit of curry that someone did not want to eat. Finish was full, so I have a little bit left. I should not eat though. Yeah.
But how is life now? Anything new?
Yeah, it's good. Still
keep moving.
Working on
Keep
drawings
creating.
and shit and stuff. Yeah, man, and a bit hot and sweaty, and now a bit more rainy. Luckily, a bit colder, or at least. Yeah, man, how's it over there with your new house?
At Dion Quinn, I have
Since
good
we,
idea. Ask Ninja
are you
Keys
still at the new house, or
99,990 sausage PP.
like how are the neighbors, if you have any, or the neighborhood? Is it any good over there?
Get your copy of Party Time the manga at ninjakes.com.
Do you miss the other
Thanks Ninja.
The other place? Or are you like, this is still the best choice so far? No, we don't need this, I think.
Based.
Just little, how do you call this emoji? Just
Pika Pika.
maybe almost even cat face. No.
Do
Smile.
you think good idea eat 9,990 sausage or is bad idea?
109 what? That's too much. In one go it's too much, man. Even for the competitive eaters.
Yeah, still at the new house, good neighborhood, very quiet and friendly.
Oh yeah.
Nanny?
You made some renovations or some I don't know, new things in the house, or it was already well done when you go in there. But it sounds good so far. Now, how you're saying it, very quiet and friendly. Do you feel like too much in the distance, like in the boonies, or
You can now order the physical manga book of Party Time at play button https
like, do you miss the city or
www.ninjakes.com.
I prefer I think also prefer not to live in a city or in a
big tasty Ninja Keys. You're hungry now.
half of a city. No, I prefer not to live in, but maybe too far away is. Yeah, I've also another mate that went to Sweden or something, and he lives way off in the forest, like not a lot of people there, and have their own little thing, I believe, and it sounds real nice, you know, just you know, relax. But I wonder for how long it's like that, like if it or you miss maybe, I don't know. Like ninjas, would you rather live in a city or in half of a city, so sort of busy but not too busy, or more in the boonies, like away from a lot of people, so more what's the word? More in the
Allowed
distance.
you like outside city Ninja Keys.
How do you call that? What's the word again? if you live in a place like it's like in Japan, like the houses are way cheaper out of the cities, so the houses are way cheaper, but then there's not a lot of things there. There's not a lot of nice nature, but not a lot of people or things to do or whatever. Yeah, nature and relax, which is nice too. You know.
Awesome20158, are you a feeder?
A feeder? Oh yeah, I think he wants to feed us.
What did you eat today?
Eat.
Should you live outside the city?
I guess living outside of the city, a bit out of it, is better than inside. At least for me, I prefer a bit more relaxed, I guess. But it would be nice to be not too far from, if you need to travel to I live not too long from a city, Rotterdam. Like if you to travel 4 hours to go there, yeah, it's a bit too far maybe. Yeah. Also the connection with the metro and subway, I think it's kind of handy if you kind of are a bit connected, but yeah, I guess it's really relaxed, more in the distance. Like say you do remote work, and then you know, or yeah. But let's say you have to travel like a lot of time to go to the work. That's just like some people move to a place for work
based,
so they're closer at their work. But then it sucks if you are fired or whatever, and then you have to find new work, and then maybe that's totally somewhere else or whatever. I don't know. What is your ideal place to live? Big city, small or little city or town, or even smaller than that? Like what's your ideal where you would want to live if you could anywhere? Like I think, for example, Tokyo's a nice city, but to live there though forever, or Amsterdam. I definitely would not want to live in Amsterdam. It's way too busy. It's nice for maybe visiting it sometime, but no, I prefer Rotterdam or
keep creating.
I don't know, Den Haag or Utrecht. Utrecht is pretty busy too though. But I think it's better than
some
Amsterdam
people live
though.
outside city do tax cost fit in city house.
Like some people, maybe some of you are really city people that need like all that stuff. I mean, if you go out a lot, party and shit, bars and stuff, I guess cities are better than with a lot of those things. A nice cinema maybe close by. Some people live near a cinema. If there are actually good movies in the cinema though, it would be nice if you could just walk there. But yeah, someone here in town, for example, maybe lives near a swimming pool or cinema. Yeah, what would the ideal place be for you? Well, for me, it would definitely be not a big city though.
5 years later thinking face.
What? Should you live outside city 5 years later? Maybe temporarily, but I prefer if I could get a house with like 3 stages, you know, 3 floors. That would be nice. Huh? You go. Broeder Tech. Donuts. Yeah, I ate some donuts before the stream. Ninja-chan got some donuts.
Keep it up, Ninja.
Which I should not eat, but it was in discount. So I had to eat them. Because they were laying there.
Do it.
Now I already ate 2 donuts. I'll save the rest for tomorrow. It is too much. Fat. Oh shit, the curry's still in the microwave. No, I was not supposed to eat anymore.
Ninjakes.com if you haven't already. Thanks, Ninja. Eat curry.
Cheers.
Do it.
No, awesome. I guess I'll save it for tomorrow. It's only a little bit though. Maybe for
Grinning,
breakfast.
squinting face.
Maybe for breakfast with 2 eggs. Yeah. I'll save it for tomorrow.
Based.
Should we watch this
Curry
other
and
video? We
donuts.
still had to... No, not curry with
ha.
donuts. No curry with donuts. We still have to react to this video. Or... No.
Both.
Yeah, Ninja-chan put it in the
Pika.
fridge because it was still in the microwave. Okay, let's react to this video without interruptions. In
Curry.
the background. And seeing an anus in the background. Curry with donuts. No, 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 no. No curry with donuts.
If you held a gun to your head, awesome would be in the chat saying pull it. Hey.
何
I mean... I could see that. What do you think also?
Little devil.
There's a little devil on your shoulders.
No.
What'd you do? I have a gun, but I am... Hey, kan je die gun even geven? I have a gun. I have a real nice gun. I have this gun. Yeah. For flash.
You can get banned Twitch chat.
For
you said it.
flash. Flash. Wait, what? Oh, what? Hey, Ben, you wanna make
Dion
me
Quinn.
banned, man? I got this gun. It's for the flies. It's a salt gun. For all the salty people out there. Pew pew. No, actually it's for flies. Or Ninja-chan. No, or for on the meat. You want some meat on your salt? Meat on your salt. Pew! No, it's actually it works sometimes, not so good, but also it does work.
Dion Quinn, you can
But it's
get
a bit
banned,
broken.
You say to that to
It's
me.
this little thing here for these salts a bit open, so sometimes a bit salt falls out if you lay it on the wrong side.
Little devil ban.
But it does work though. But yeah, it's a nice gun. It definitely is one of the best purchases. Only too bad it's a little bit open. But there's some other fly guns, but it's way more expensive and such. So this was like 13, 20 bucks with the shipping.
What did you eat today?
Back then in Ali, I think something like that, 20 or something. It might be different now with the new tax shit, but I guess we cannot watch that. It's too. I guess this is the. Okay, we're gonna watch this one, and let's see if we learn from this. Okay.
Keep moving. Keep creating.
Let's see if we can learn something here. Alright, ninjas, it's time again to learn from the Master Sensei Mark. Once again, the video is called How Long It Really Takes to Get Good at Drawing Visualized. YouTube Art School. So let's check it out. and react to it. All right. Here's Mr. Skeleton already.
NANI?
Okay, let's see what.
How long?
Oh,
Get
it's
your
a bit
copy
loud.
of Party
It's a
Time
little
the manga
loud.
at ninjakes.com.
How
if you
long
haven't
until I'm
already.
actually
Thanks,
good at
Ninja.
drawing? Okay, let's see what we can learn from this, my fellow artist creators
Until I'm actually good at drawing.
or
If
watchers.
you're asking this question, you're in luck because I'll actually show you. This week I asked my
He
students
shows
to
it.
submit their early works, early drawings.
Early
and
works.
thanks to them, I've been
This video was also sent by Dion. Thanks, Dion, for sending this.
able to put together what I think is an
Okay,
awesome like
1 to 3 months
visual
of work.
timeline,
All
like,
right,
of
based.
what you can expect at
Mr.
every
Based.
stage of your journey from
Hey, Janos. Hello. Oh yeah.
the very beginning, like a few months in,
Hey.
2 years into it. You'll see a
Waifus.
wide variety of examples.
Oh, yeah, a
But real
lot of
quick,
months.
before we look at that, the answer
Okay.
to how long it actually takes to get
Okay,
good
okay, how long?
completely depends on
No.
what you mean by good.
Okay, what is good, ninjas? What do you think? What is the definition of a good drawing?
Pika Pika.
When is a drawing
At
actually
Dion Quinn,
good?
ha ha ha, you can't have my PC part.
PC. What is this? Okay.
And how you practice. And I'm
How
gonna
you
give you the
practice.
honest timeline today, broken down by like actual skill stages, so you'll
Different stages, it seems.
know exactly where you're headed and approximately how long it should take. I've
How long
personally
it should
never
take.
seen anything like this, and I'm guessing that most of you haven't either, so this should be pretty eye-opening.
All right, ninjas, sit back, relax, and look at these beautiful eyes. All right.
Hopefully. So before we talk about the time it takes, we need to actually define
How much
what it means
time?
to be good. And I've classified drawing
What does it
skills
really mean?
in roughly 5 stages. At stage 1, you're a beginner.
Okay, we have stages. The stages: beginner, competent, skilled, advanced, master. Well, you as a creator artist, where do you think you are? I'm definitely not a beginner. Competent, advanced. Yeah, maybe skilled. I mean, this book is literally in the store. How many artists have that? But yeah, I don't know, man. What do you think? Where are you at? Competent? Are you a competent one? A master? Is anyone ever a master?
Your
Your
drawings
music
look
is still
recognized.
playing, by the way.
My music? What? What music? Hello? The music is still playing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. It's a new day, man. It's a new day. Okay. Wait, it's still playing? No, it's not playing.
Visible but stiff. Your proportions are
Hey, cooler. Dragon. Yeah, man. I probably still have some of those drawings as well. Maybe you have them too. You know, some old Dragon Ball Z drawings or something.
off. You're fighting your hand the
I think a lot of artists that are now professional artists also started with Dragon Ball drawings, or at least did draw those.
entire time. At stage 2, you're competent.
But hey, if you're different, let me know which one.
So your drawings look
Stage 2,
decent.
competent.
Friends will say like, wow, that's good when they check out your art.
Oh shit.
But you can see all the mistakes still. Your copy
Yeah,
references
yeah, I
okay,
don't-
but you
yeah.
struggle drawing from imagination. At stage 3, you're skilled. Your work will start to look professional to some people. You can
Hmm.
draw most things from imagination with some reference, and then people online won't immediately
Looking better,
clock
yeah.
you as an amateur artist. Now at stage 4, advanced, you
Advanced.
have a recognizable style. Like you can execute complex pieces, other artists
Hmm.
respect your work, you could work professionally. And in stage 5, you're basically a master of the craft. You're pushing the medium. Other artists will study your work. You've spent like 10 plus years after reaching advanced level obsessing over this craft. So most people
Yeah.
asking how long to actually get good probably mean how long to get to stage 3. Like skilled enough for my work to appear as professional to some people. So that's what we'll focus on. So now let's actually
Hey.
answer the question.
Where do you think you're? In what stage? 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5? The realistic timeline. Yo, Annie Bucket. Welcome back to the show, NinjaBox Ishine. And what did you eat today? How's it going? How's it going? All right, let's see the timeline from Mark.
Question: how long it actually takes to get good? Here's
How
the
long does it
reality
take
that
to get
I've
good?
observed based on teaching thousands of students. The
Yeah,
total
he has like his whole art school, selling courses and such. So I guess if a lot of people buy him, must be good then, right?
journey
If
from
any of you ever taken them, yeah, let us know.
complete beginner to stage 3, so like skilled, almost
Beginner
professional,
to
takes
advanced.
18 months to
So 36 months.
3 years of
Yeah.
deliberate practice. Now, obviously, this will depend on the individual, like how well.
Wasn't it saying like if you do something for 10,000 hours or something, you know it? Maybe it's less. Yeah.
And how often you practice. But let's go over that. How much practice do you actually need to make that timeline a reality? Well, that's going to be roughly an hour a day, 5 to 6 days a week of focused
An
study.
hour
not
a day.
doodling, not tracing, not just drawing for relaxation.
An
like
hour-
deliberate practice where you're actively trying to learn, where your brain
Yeah.
is fully engaged, like when studying anatomy, learning about color theory, maybe practicing
Yeah.
like figure drawing where you're really carefully observing
Gestures.
your reference to try and replicate it as closely as possible, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So now let me break down
If you start from scratch, you know.
what actually happens during that time, like month per month.
But it's always good to practice those things, I suppose.
This is
1,
your
2,
beginner
3
Keep
months.
creating.
You'll struggle to draw everything. Like your circles are
yeah.
wonky, your lines are shaky, your proportions are way off. This is completely normal. At this stage, you're learning stuff like line control and like different types of strokes, how to see and
Yeah.
measure things visually accurately, learning to draw basic shapes and understanding the fundamental of construction, and then simple perspective concepts. Your work looks like definitely someone who's learning
You can
to
now
draw,
order the
because
physical
that's
manga
exactly
book
what you
of
are.
Party
Not
Time at play button https://www.ninjakes.com.
Yeah, I guess this is still the learning
for everybody,
stage.
but often the frustration here is real,
Or,
but
you know.
pushed through. Everyone starts here. And as you look at my students' examples here, while these were all made during their first 3 months of learning to draw, the amount of practice that each individual had varied. So this is more of a range, you know, of like what you should expect when you get to that point. But I've personally never had that, so I think it's pretty interesting to see like a visual target of what you can expect with some experience when you're just starting as a beginner. So let's see how they progressed from here. Now you're moving into competency. You'll have like a lot of aha moments where just things start to make a lot more sense. Things starts to click. Your line quality will start to improve noticeably. You'll be able to draw recognizable characters and objects, you know, even if they're still stiff and somewhat wonky sometimes. And typically what you should be working on or what you should be practicing around that time, or at least what I teach, you know, as part of my art school program, for example, will be things
Yeah.
like gesture drawing and capturing movement, basic anatomy and
Yeah, you can also go outside drawing people just fast and then trying to capture their gestures, even though if it's look more sketchy and such.
proportions,
a
also
good
really
practice.
understanding how basic perspective works, and then stuff like values, a little bit of color theory, and basic shading. Usually by that point you'll be able
Yeah,
to
the
draw like
shading,
decent
yeah.
character sketches, some maybe simple environments, or like copies of drawings from different artists that you admire, and then your friends, if you have any, will start saying stuff like, wow, that's actually really good. Like people close to you
I mean, that one doesn't look too bad, no? And these also, yeah.
will start to notice like you're getting significantly better. But here's the thing, you can still see how far you have to go. Like every pro artist that you look at will seem impossibly far away. But this like gap awareness, you know, is actually a sign that you're getting better. It's a sign of progress. And this is exactly why I built my art program, to give people an optimized path. Also a little bit as a middle finger to traditional art schools that just put students in perpetual debt for a subpar
Yeah.
education, mind you. But yeah, if you're serious about getting good as soon as possible, like without wandering around trying to figure out what
Yeah, in the USA it's what, 200K or something for an art school or something now? It's
to
crazy,
learn
man.
next, Check down the video description for a link to my complete art education program. Art
It's
School
like
for
a
Digital
house
Artists.
over here.
It's on
No,
sale
not
now
even.
for
Not
Halloween.
anymore.
You'll find
Not
all the
anymore.
details in the description. So check
Yeah,
it out
check
to
out
make sure
this,
you know exactly when the sale ends and not miss out. It's the curriculum that I wish I had when I was starting. Structured, week by week, taking you from fundamentals to advanced concepts in the right order. And we also have a...
Does he actually personally teach? Or is it more like you join a software or something?
private Discord community full of artists to, you know, level up alongside of. It's everything you need to get good if you want the straightest path possible
that
to
music.
that goal. But to be fair, you don't need it to get good. It's just a luxury if you'd rather not waste time. Like if you have discipline and you're a good self-learner, or if your budget isn't quite there yet.
I'm good of a learner, are you ninjas? With art.
I actually made a class that you can watch for free, going over all the art skills to
Oh,
tackle
shit.
and
All the skill points. That's a nice chart there. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Making it sort of like a game. This makes it look more fun though.
in which order. It's a popular class.
Creature design, yeah. With all the little symbols and such.
That you should definitely check out after the video. I'll put a link down in the description for convenience. Alright, now you've reached what I call like the competent but frustrated state.
Competent! Are you competent as an artist? What do you think?
And paradoxically, this is when a lot of people will quit, but it's exactly when you shouldn't quit. Like the way that I think about it is at that point, you're like right at the bottom of the curve before it starts to shoot up like crazy. So like you're good enough now to really notice your mistakes.
When is
You
it good
compare
enough?
yourself to professionals and feel a little bit defeated. Every new drawing you make like reveals 2 or 3 new problems that you didn't even know existed. And at that stage, you'd be learning stuff like advanced anatomy and like sculpting with paint, like more advanced perspective and introducing maybe a little bit of foreshortening. You'll start to learn different rendering techniques, like maybe more advanced color theory. And then you'll start to adopt like different methods of working, like different types of workflow that eventually down the line you'll make your own, but now you're starting to get used to it, like reading a recipe in a recipe book for the first time. So at this stage, you should be able to draw like different pieces of work that get some attention online. We're not talking about like hundreds or thousands of likes, but you're starting to...
I mean, the attention, like... Like does the likes mean the art is good or bad, you know?
get some attention. And then hopefully by then, maybe you're not as embarrassed, you know, to show your work anymore. Like you're starting to feel proud of some of your pieces. Maybe not all of them, but some of them once in a while, you're like, oh. So this is like the end of your first year, you know, seriously starting to learn art. So you're really building like your foundation as an artist, like learning all the art fundamentals, all stuff that's going to help you immensely moving forward.
Yeah.
Now you're in your second year of learning art, and you're basically in the refinement stage at this point. You're not learning completely new concepts as much as you are deepening existing ones. You're really starting to build a visual library, at least for those without aphantasia. You know, like the people that can't really picture things in their head. But anyways, at this stage, you start to notice your
Use reference.
Unique artist voice emerging. So what you'll be learning at this stage is stuff like drawing like complex forms from imagination, maybe like advanced color and lighting theory, starting to really keep in mind composition and different design principles. You're also starting to develop your style, and overall you should feel like your work is a little bit more efficient than it used to be. Like your way.
Do you think you right now have a style, ninjas, in your art? I think Dion definitely is now sort of having a Dion kind of style. Not sure what he thinks about it himself. I guess I sort of have a style. I don't know. Do I actually have a style? I suppose.
Wasting less time on different things. And all of that should allow you to be able to draw things like, you know, drawings that look quasi-professional, let's say, where like maybe the average person might not be able to really see a difference between yours and like a entry-level professional. At this stage, you should be able to execute most ideas that you have in your head, even if it might take some maybe a lot of iteration, but you typically get there eventually. Whereas before, like, you just couldn't. Like, you didn't have the tools to do that. And then also, hopefully, you start to understand like the principles of art well enough that you're able to start bending them a little bit. You're not going as by the book as you were before. You're starting to explore, like having a little bit more fun.
Skill
you've
issue.
reached stage.
Or was it?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Finish him.
Skill issue.
You defo have a style.
Like, I don't really draw realistic, but I probably could draw more realistic, I suppose, or at least. But that's not what I want. Maybe for the meme phase, like with GTO, you have also more realistic phases, if you know what I mean. Like Great Teacher Onizuka, he has some of these facial expressions that he uses, like these monkey faces or whatever. Even with Ippo, I think. And then the face looks more realistic. Even with like One Piece, the admirals, they take a real face and takes the kind of structure of the actual face and then sort of. I guess it's the what's the word for it when you have characterize. What's the word for it? Cartoon? No. The way of cartoonize. You have a person's face, and you take the features, and make it a bit like the strongest features, and you make it as a standout-ish. But then, yeah, there are different ways in there.
3. You're skilled, bro. You can draw at a quasi-professional level pretty consistently. Like the times where you'll be thinking, I don't think I can draw this will become more and more rare. Instead, you'll start to wonder, like, what's the best way to execute this? You know, like, instead of seeing like this big wall that you don't think you can go through, instead now it's like this forest path. It's got a couple of branches in the way, but you kind of see a path. Like, you feel confident that you can make it.
Yeah, that word, caricature.
Like, you'll be working on stuff like
caricature,
your range and
the caricature. How do you pronounce it in English? Caricature,
versatility. You're starting to get like significantly faster, but also just more efficient at doing things. So you end up losing less time, which in a way makes you faster. Now, like, other people are starting to notice your style and associate it to you. A lot of what art is about when you get to that stage is, you know, like complex problem solving. So like, how do I
Do you think people recognize you by your style if you are an artist? What would you describe my style as, though? I guess people would say like more anime, cartoon-ish, manga, I don't know.
present that thing with a very limited set of tools, and at this stage you should be able to find solutions a lot more quickly.
Like, I don't want to have these standard typical Japanese manga style. There's some manga styles that are a bit too I don't know, this I guess I take things from it,
your personal boundaries. You know, you're drawing stuff like really
and I'm still learning as well, so
complex scenes with maybe.
I mean, if you're an artist, you never stop learning, right? Until yeah, it's a never-ending story.
Multiple characters. You have some original ideas that can be like original characters that you execute really well. You're putting out work that
it's even longer than One Piece.
Other artists are starting to notice and respect, and that stage is usually super fun because you get to a point where you can actually start taking on commission. Like
longer than Shinchan. Shinchan manga's way longer than One Piece.
Working for money. And depending on the studio, you might even be good enough to start working as a professional artist, like an in-house artist at a studio, like some of my students.
Optimizing your timeline.
So, to wrap things up, how do you get to stage 3 as efficiently as possible? Well, you start with a plan. Like, don't wander. Like, follow a curriculum showing you all the skills that you need to learn.
A plan. Practice deliberately. Study efficiently. Get feedback. Be consistent.
Learn in order, in the right order. Practice deliberately. Every session should have a focus, and you track what you're learning. Then study effectively. Don't just draw, analyze, break things down, understand why things work. 4, get feedback.
Yeah.
You always need like outside perspective to catch your blind spots. And then 5, be consistent. Like 30 minutes a day, but every day, that's all you can do, will always be better than just 3 hours once a week. And that's a fact. So look, 18 months to 3 years might sound like a long time. Or maybe it's surprising you and how little time that actually is.
Doesn't sound even that long in a way. Like how long have you been drawing?
Either way, it's time.
But
That's going to
non-stop,
pass anyway.
though.
So the question is, like 2 to 3 years from now, do you want to look back and wish you started today? Or do you want to look back at like near professional quality work
Yeah. Now thinking about having to make the manga.
that
Continue
you're
on it.
proud of? You know, start now. Be deliberate. Follow a path, and
Deliberate.
you'll get there faster than you think. So yeah, like I said a little bit earlier in the video, if you want to check out the class where I go over all the different artist skills and like in what order to tackle them, the link to the video should appear here in a second. Maybe I'll see you there, and I'll see you next week.
All right. So what have we learned? What have we learned? Well, there are different stages of the art journey. Yeah, look, I'm so long already drawing shit. Like I remember on the higher school, feeling like my drawings look like shit because the teachers were like, yeah, this is not good enough. Like, when is it good enough? Yeah, there definitely were a lot of times it wasn't always bad, but I was also into the art school after the other school. But it's like, yeah, all my shit was just, I don't know, man. So yeah, you have the beginner shit,
Beginning,
and then
like,
the well, where is the even years? Like the max is what, 3 years. I guess you could learn it quite fast if you really grind it, like from scratch. Like say you start, I guess you can really grind and get in high level fast if you really grind it, you know. I guess you need need a knack for it, or even want it. If you don't want it, even, yeah, maybe it's for any skill, like putting the hours in, you know, and not just blindly practice, but also what can be done better and such. Like I think you said that. But what have we really learned? Yeah, there are like timelines of your art levels, and then
some like visual timing, like but real quick before
yeah, how long it really takes to get good at drawing, visualized.
we look at that, I'm gonna give
So
you
this is,
another
I guess,
second
more
guess.
for
Wait a minute,
beginners,
your drawings look recognizable, but still,
or at least,
okay,
or maybe
but you struggle. You can draw most 4 work. You could
like where would you say your stage is in, Dion? Like 3, 4? So there are like 5 stages, and that's basically how you can maybe guess where you're at. I'm definitely not a beginner. Maybe, yeah, I think around the green one, maybe. Maybe advanced. Still a lot of to learn though. Like master, yeah.
Competent stage 2.
Competent stage 2. You estimate yourself so low? You're already selling shit and making money out of your art. Are you only level 2, man? Okay, okay, you're not living from it, I guess, fully, so I guess I would be there then too.
That's due to my aura.
You had like 4,000 likes, or what was it, on this tweet? So I would set you more in skilled. Maybe beginner skilled. You're already making money off your art, even though it's not full time yet. Yeah. Like if you actually make a living, pay a house with your art, I guess then you would be advanced. It's always about the money though. Well, yeah, I suppose. I mean, does your art skill level, does it level it with like money? Like does money
Nanny?
rank your art? Well, in a way, yes, right? Because if studios or clients don't want to pay for your art, and it means it's shit, right? But like
It's more about how quick I am and what I understand. I think I'm just good at bullshitting for my skill level. So it appears more advanced. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, look, like people have also their art styles, you know. Like not everything has to be anatomically correct like this. Like they're like I don't know, Powerpuff Girls, let's say Powerpuff Girls has a certain style to it, but I believe the creator mostly knows that style and cannot draw like this, the anatomically correctness. But that does not mean he's not a successful artist in that style, you know. He knows to sell the work, which makes you more advanced, I guess, skilled. Like, is that part of the level shit? I think so. You're selling your art, what's the word for it? A business artist. Like, but Van Gogh, like, he didn't sell shit, right? He even got depressed and then, you know, did off himself, but you can now order the physical manga
now
book
people think he makes masterpieces, or at least, yeah, well, I give you as artist legends, right?
www.ninjakes.com.
Like after you die, then they discover the art, and then it's like, oh, when you were alive, you never. Yeah, would you rather be a legend artist? Like, oh yeah, after you die, they found your work and then they admire it, or would you rather have it when you're still alive and then people actually enjoy your shit? Yeah. But yeah, what have we learned? Well, there are 5 stages according to this video with the art stuff. I guess this is like, what's the word for it? With a grain of salt, or at least. These are not like
what did you eat
laws. It's like, what's the word for it? Estimates, or what's the word for this shit? That is a guideline, you know. But he most likely, like, he is a skilled artist.
Like
he worked in a studio.
How crazy fast it's possible to improve.
Yeah, but do we really see it? Yeah, okay, you
Keep
see
moving.
the
Keep
art.
Creating.
Like, let's say now you participate in his course, but you already are at a certain skill level. Like, I wonder if he takes people from scratcher or if people already knew shit. Like, I think you can improve fast if you grind it a lot, you know?
Get your copy of Party Time the manga at
Like if you start from
ninjaapes.com
scratch.
if you haven't already. Thanks Ninja.
Which I basically, what we learned is how good you can become with the 5 stages.
Grind and apply apparently hehe.
Yeah, of course not blindly grind. Like drawing 1,000 hands and then forgetting 70% of it from his other video. But yeah, start with the plan, practice deliberately, yeah, and study effectively. But what does that even mean, you know? Like, and then to get a feedback, be consistent. Yeah. So,
Pika pika.
good way to practice. So yeah, man, where are you at, do you think? And many stages.
What you can expect at every stage of your journey, from the very beginning, like a few months in, to years into it. You'll see a wide variety of examples. But real quick, before we look at that, the answer to how long it actually takes to get good, like actual skill stages, so you'll know exactly where you're headed and approximately how long it should take. I've personally never seen it.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's not. It's guidelines, you know, and maybe it's different for everyone. But yeah, a good guideline, I guess, if you're just starting or estimating where you're at. Yeah, man. Anything else to mention here about this video? Yeah, it's a good visualization of how to estimate where you're at. And he was a professional, is a professional, or was a professional in the big studios, right? He got the XP from the big studios, you know. He has proven himself. There's also something like if someone says, "Oh yeah, I worked for this big game studio or this anime stuff," or you have the what's the word for it? You have the proof. I'm looking for a certain word, but I cannot find it right now. There's a proof that you
Credentials.
the credentials, is that the word? That you did like people take you more serious, I guess. I guess credentials. I think it was another word, but you're really more competent, maybe, or like the if you can say, oh yeah, I worked for this big, or if you actually worked for big studios or some things they would know. Oh, it makes you having the credentials, I suppose, under your belt, and then people take you more serious, or at least, like, let's say, like you worked for big movies, people take you more serious than if you didn't, or you just sell your art on a convention or something. Like, but does that mean then that the art is better? I mean, it really, yeah, there's so many ways to this, right? Like whether being a successful artist, I'm still on it, you know. Like my book is still in the store, or maybe it's already sold out. It sold out like 3 times at least at the Bruna. So I could say, okay, the fact is my Shonen Battle manga has been sold out 3 times in this one store. Sold out, and then the 4th time is laying there, maybe sold out again. In the other store it sold out, so I could say, okay, it actually sold out, and it's not a joke or whatever. It actually did sell out, and people already got a copy. So it's like, it's going around thanks to your ninjas, of course, and you know. But is that really a good credential? I guess if people hear, oh yeah, your book is in the store, it's I guess a good credential, but it's not on with a big publisher. If you like publish with Weekly Shonen Jump, and you sell there a lot of copies, or I mean, already if you're published with Weekly Shonen Jump, let's say, or Marvel or whatever, it's already a big credential, and people taking you more serious. Or you say, oh yeah, you worked with big anime studios or whatever. Like I did at my internship, my work at in
It's
Japan
a
with a big
start.
anime studio. Like I literally was in an anime studio and was there as an internship working there. But then I did big things in there, not really. I did learn of the anime techniques, how they draw on the paper and all the color and how it works. And I did deliver one of the Gengar animations in an envelope, and I think they did something. They maybe in some anime it appeared. It was one of the Evangelion, but more chibi version, Walk or whatever. There was something about it. I'm not sure if they ever used it or where it was for, but.
Keep moving.
But yeah,
Keep creating.
like if you say I worked on the latest episode of One Piece, here's my shot. You have that credibility more. Okay, that's the word I was looking for, credibility. You have more of the credibility, I suppose. Yeah, it's good to hunt for that, I suppose, as a artist, for the credibility. I guess, yeah, your book is in the store. It has some credibility to it, and people buying that, so it's not like a joke. It's fact. So there's some credibility there, but it's not like with a big publisher. Yeah, even then, only a handful of artists can even survive in this country as a comic strip artist, manga, or any of the artists, you know. And some for the big studios, of course, can make big money. Like I have a friend that works for like big gaming studios, making covers for the actual games, and the game companies have a lot of money, and he's actually really good at it, like with his art and the concepts and all that, and they have a lot of money to throw away, or at least at the artist and such, so they don't, you know, it's like pocket change for them for a few $1,000. And there are other people, yeah, it's well, they have the credibility. Oh yeah, you worked for Magic the Gathering. I have a mate. Oh yeah, you made recently showed some arts that you made for Magic the Gathering. So you have some credibility
in the future,
there.
You can look back and say my work was not as good as it is now, but I'm proud that I showed up.
Yeah, in the future you can look back and say my work was not as good as it is now, but I'm proud that I showed up. Yeah, like in 2012 already started this company, sort of. It didn't make a lot actual real profit, but this to publish these manga magazines, right? These with friends, you know, and actually have a registered company with the ISBN code and all that, and selling them on conventions and such. Like it wasn't big successful, but it was still a learning experience that I took to this. Now I did make the mistake to not right away put the ISBN on this Party Time book because I thought it wasn't necessary. But it makes it more legit putting the actual number on the book. You know, that's also what I learned, not with school, but just by doing shit and figuring it out. You know, even in the art school, I did not learn about, how to draw manga. I actually studied a multimedia designer. It's more like for the banners, graphics, for the commercial, more for the boring art shit. Like, for me at least, like TV, little animations, logos, and anime. Yeah, it's that's not anime, mate. Not actual making anime. That's not it. You know, it's still animation and that stuff in there, and designing shit and such. But it's not like. I still learned a lot though. That's so that I can take with me. You know, to now. It's not like. What was the point again? I forgot, man. There was a point. Credibilities. Yeah, like look, Dion sold a lot of merch. That's the credibility. The fact is he makes money out of his art. with his Etsy store. It's not a joke. He actually makes some pocket change there. A lot of likes on one of his tweets. So there is interest in it. So there's some credibility there, I suppose, right? Now, is it for a big studio or something? Not yet, but yeah. Okay, these days with the interweb, there are more ways to, you know, get your art out there, of course. And maybe you don't even need big studios, or you can make your own little studio, and trying to make it big. I mean, yeah. Some people grew and became a bit bigger. But yeah, there's definitely some credibility if you worked for big studios or such. But that does not mean your shit is good, right? Not per se. Oh, I worked for this big shit, therefore my new shit is also good. That doesn't mean that's the case, you know? Like some people studied for doctor, and they're real shit doctor. Like some are really good doctors, actually humane for humans. And then for the other ones, you're just a number, and it's like, yeah, take a little pill, or oh, go find on chat, Google it yourself. They're actually doctors doing that shit. Well, they should help you with their knowledge that they studied. But then it's like, oh yeah, go Google it. Or have you already Googled? Or, you know, oh yeah, just take a pill. Well, so it doesn't mean if you have the paper or, you know, the credibility, doesn't necessarily mean, yeah. But yeah, man. It definitely helps though, if you already did shit. But, what defining the good art? When is the art good? When are you a professional artist? Well, if you can make a living off the art, right? If you intentionally also have that as a goal, and that's also why I make manga, right? But I also make it to sell it, you know? It's a product in the end. It's still a product, entertainment, for you needers to read, right? It's yeah, but making manga money with manga is not easy. I guess it's better with illustrations or not safe for work art or something, or actually just work in a studio and then, you know, yeah. Define good art. Anyways, yeah, that was this video. Maybe you learned something or not. I don't know. A bit of ranting, yapping here. Yeah, you know. But yeah, any other thoughts about this? You have to wrap it up because people are sleeping or have to sleep, so kind of have to be silent. Yeah. So any other thoughts about this topic? What we learned from Mark here? Well, there are different stages and how fast you can get good at them. And I think the other video was a bit better to react to, but yeah. Still a good video, I guess, to get some estimates there. But yeah, well, how do you define good art? Well, art is subjective, no? Or is there actual good art? I think like the classic painters and such that actually chased like these certain art aspects, the capturing like the human form and all that. Like if you see it in these old paintings and such, these statues, the craftsmanship in there, also the beauty in there, like with the Greek statues and whatever, Roman or yeah. There's some actual effort put into it, right? Like and skill, like having a statue there, but it looks like actual fluid water, but it's actually like a statue. That's kind of crazy, right? If you can mold that statue like that, and even many years later, and it still looks great. Yeah, the craftsmanship in there, you know. I think that's good to chase always to become better in your art and improving, trying to improve, feedbacking on your own art and maybe also by other people. Yeah. Also depends on your goal, of course. Like what do you want where do you want to go to? You want to, if you do it for the lols, for the memes, maybe you don't want to be an actual professional, then it's a different story than maybe if you actually want to, like I want to make like an actual manga and that works as a series, but still working on it also off screen. But yeah. And on the art stuff, the social media and all that, live streaming here with you ninjas. You know, there's always something to do, so yeah, man. At least for me, always something to do, man. Not I don't know about you. Okay, if you don't make the actual content and such, yeah. But it's a way to also reach you ninjas, right? Else you wouldn't see this. Anyways, yeah, thanks for joining once again. If you have any other thoughts about this, just let me know, or later if you are here later. Yes. Alright, ninjas, I wish you a great night if you go to sleep. Sweet dreams, and don't forget the man under the bed. Merc, that is. Yes. Alright, ninjas, thanks for joining once again. Ninja Ishili, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninja Case out. Thanks for joining once again, Ninjas. Ninja Bucks, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninja Case out.